Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Divinity Original Sin 2. Zuletzt hatten wir Elysion, oder wie auch immer das ausgesprochen sein soll, werden soll, ja, was auch immer. Nachdem wir die platt gemacht haben, werden wir jetzt mal schauen, dass wir nochmal weiter nach Nordwesten laufen, würde ich sagen. Wir hatten zwar noch diesen Typen mit den Wölfen, aber den lasse ich erstmal über. Wir gehen also wieder zu den Cloisterwood. Weiß nicht, das klingt irgendwie so holländisch. Ne, da ging es gar nicht weiter. Okay, das heißt, wir können aktuell nur noch dahin. Oder wir steigen halt hier ein und fahren weg. Aber das wollen wir ja nicht. Also. Oh, da sieht aber noch sehr viel Gänge und Kämpfer aus. Na gut, dann gehen wir halt nicht nach Cloisterwood, sondern nach Driftwood Fields. Und wir haben natürlich hier noch unten das. Da sind ja auch noch viele Quests.
What's up, Chief?
Careful now. That's a trap.
Mhm. Springen wir direkt weiter rüber. Wobei, sind wir noch mit?
Careful. I spotted a trap. Careful now. That's a trap.
Na ja. Wir könnten noch mit dem Schiff rüberfahren. Aber wollen wir ja nicht.
I seem to have made it. What lies ahead looks...
Die anderen haben auch die Erfahrung bekommen. Okay. Achso, wir hatten auch diese Masterwork. Ja, genau, da hatte ich das Ding nicht für. Diesen Rahmen. Aber dann könnte man die erstmal zumindest irgendwo einbauen. Accuracy 12%, ja, das war ja nicht so schlecht. Large Venom Rune, das könnten wir mal abändern. Da machen wir einfach höheren physischen Schaden. Auch wieder neue Musik, die ich so noch nicht gehört habe, glaube ich.
Greetings and salutations. Have no fear, we mean you no harm. No harm, no harm, no harm, no harm, no harm.
The being sniffs the air in your direction and licks his lips. He moves a couple of paces towards you, his eyes hungry and entranced. He abruptly slaps himself in the face and halts his advance.
My manners, master would not be pleased. He awaits you west of here. He will not harm you. Others may.
Demand to know who is his master and what he wants.
He doesn't respond at first. Instead, he stares, consuming you with his eyes.
Master is
Oops.
master. He wants you to go to him, west of here.
Nicht zu früh geklickt. Say that you want a real answer. Who is his master and what does he want?
He barely seems to notice your repeated question at first. His eyes are dark pools in which your reflection is drowning.
You are so Delicious. Please, go west. My master awaits.
Ask who or what he is.
A servant. A loyal servant.
He wrings his hands as he answers you, wrings them bloody.
Loyal and hungry. Go now. Save your questions from master. Spare me your presence.
Press him again. Who is he?
He shoves his gnarled fist to his maw and bites down on his knuckles. His response reaches your ears as a muffled plea.
A loyal servant. Loyal servant. I have no more answers. Master awaits you to the west. To the west!
The being lurches forward once more. Mid-stride, he catches himself and transforms the movement into a servile bow.
Sehr schön. The Advocate. Upon arriving on Bloodmoon Island. Moment, schreibe ich mal auf. Bloodmoon Island. The Advocate. Upon arriving on Bloodmoon Island, we were unexpectedly welcomed by some horrific, seemingly possessed beings. They bid us to go to see their master.
Sweet sir, handsome sir, seek out our master. He wants you. Wants you.
She gives you a coy little smile. Her mouth is crowded with dozens of tiny, sharp teeth. Shreds of rotten flesh are lodged between them. The hulking brute recoils slightly from you and gestures towards deeper in the island.
My master has use for you. Make haste, if you please.
Okay. Lololololo. Mark of Blood. Relic the Stalker.
Okay, let's see what this master wants.
Hello, beautiful. I was wondering when you were going to arrive.
A tri-forked tongue licks blood-red lips as she drinks you in.
What I wouldn't give. Such a pity that you are expected. Go. The advocate would speak to you. Until later, delicious.
The Wishmaster Melody?
The hulking warrior's eyes dart about in panic, but his voice is loud and strong, even if it does not quite match the movement of his lips.
You have been summoned. Go do your duty, now.
The tree is surrounded, and the advocate has us skipping stones.
Shh. Dark words should not sully those honeyed lips. All will be well.
You have a lot of faith in these promised outsiders.
Yeah.
He has faith in them, darling. How can I tell that?
Tree. Gotta get back. Gotta guard. Can't let it out. Can't let them know.
True.
A hunter
I'm
of
in deep.
wicked things.
You want to buy something or not?
We found the Advocate of on Bloodmoon Island in a camp surrounded by minions.
Thanks. Ah, there you are, and with just the little demonic host I've been looking for. You don't mind if I have a word with Ms. Losa, do you?
Step aside, tell them to go right ahead. Say that anything she can say to Losa, she can say to you.
Seriously?
Never mind, Losa. Let him listen if he's so very interested. I was just curious about the progress of your little hunt.
I met your old buddy Jahan, if that's what you mean.
I don't have buddies. I have associates. So, did he help you with the, matter at hand?
He's putting me through my paces. I have a few more hoops to jump through before he'll help me.
Nothing in life is free, I suppose. Make sure you do jump them, Losa. You won't be sorry.
Hatte ich da Reputation jetzt verloren oder so?
He has faith in them, darling. That is all we need.
Naja, ich mach das nochmal anders. Gucken wir mal, was da die Alternative war. Es gibt halt auch leider keine Einsicht, wie viel Ruf die Begleiter haben. Und was es überhaupt für Unterschied macht.
Okay, let's see what this master wants.
Hello, beautiful.
A tribe.
What? Go.
The hulking warrior.
You!
How can I tell if he's to be trusted? True. I'm in deep.
So.
Ah, there you are. And with just the little dip. You don't mind if I have a word with Ms. Losa, do you?
Step aside, tell them to go right ahead.
I was just curious about the progress of your little hunt.
I met your old buddy Jahan, if that's what you mean.
I don't have buddies. I have associates. So, did he help you with the...
He's putting me...
Nothing in life?
Ja, okay. Kein Unterschied. Und du? Moment, da ist mal noch was.
You're here to work. Are you also here to trade? I have much to show.
Ja. Naja, nicht wirklich. Da ist nichts, was ich irgendwie brauchen könnte. Here to talk, ask the dwarf who is.
I trade, you have coin. I have wares, nothing else matters.
Yeah, just curious about the camp. What's going on here?
You like your nose? Then do not stick it where it's not welcome. We are where we are meant to be. We will be told when we are meant to be somewhere else.
Wasn't he talking to Melody earlier? What did she want?
Your friend wanted a new deal. Wanted to renegotiate terms. We have a wager. Some say she succeeds. Some say not. What say you?
You might be interested in a friendly wager.
Good. Tell me, how do you bet? For the half-blood or against?
Intelligence insists that you can't decide anything without details. What's she trying to renegotiate? Strength. Crack your knuckles. Melody's a friend. What's she gotten herself into? Better Melody. You can't imagine her not getting her way. More strength. Yeah.
She made a deal with our master. But her reward? Her obligation? Strictly confidential. But the advocate is quick to remind her. The master does not make deals lightly. The master does not break them.
Bet on Melody. You can't imagine her not getting her way.
Good. Now, see what happens. Until then, do you wish to trade?
See what he has to trade.
Look, do not touch. Not until you fatten my purse. See you again. Perhaps.
Ach, Emrach. Kostet 11.000. Level 15, logischerweise. Two-handed. Ist natürlich nicht schlecht, aber... If you polish it up a little, this plate mail armor could double as a mirror. Ja gut, super. Nö. So, und das ist der Master. The Advocate. Ich klau dir mal dein Kram hier.
The lizard's eyes are dark as polished coal, void of all light. A faint frost seems to cover the cracked and broken scales around his mouth.
You have a reputation for both malfeasance and chaos. Imagine my surprise when it took you so long to find your way here. I see the miasma surrounding our islet certainly did not hinder you. Well, here you stand, in the flesh, so to speak. And a finer collection of corpusculae I never have seen. I trust you are not opposed to a mutually beneficial accord between civil and gentle persons.
Eye the lizard suspiciously. What exactly is he talking about?
Ah, a curious mind. A most glorious creation.
Was hat der zu verkaufen? Hackbiter, 200 eggs.
I am here at the behest of my master to offer you a simple exchange. An offer of aid for the promise of aid. The epitome of civil reciprocity. You and he possess a common foe. The power behind the Voidwoken has made our lives hell, so to speak. Since the Divine Order unleashed Death Fog against the Black Ring and those darling woodland creatures.
Ach genau, den hatte ich auch noch vergessen. Da war ja noch so eine Untote, die da rumgelaufen ist. Moment. Ein Helershaus nordöstlich von Friedhof, da muss ich auch nochmal vorbei. Corps of Alice hatten wir. Okay.
And as the gods have shirked their duty, perhaps we could come to a mutually beneficial arrangement pertaining to both of our objectives. Indeed, I can offer you the source channel that you seek forthwith, as a gesture of good faith.
Say that you no longer agree to things unless the consequences are crystal clear.
Indeed, the creatures that strut about this realm so often are plagued with qualms. Very well. I can see them straining against your lips. Unleash them, Godwoken. Ask your questions.
This seems suspicious. Who would he help you? Why would he help you?
Because it is expeditious to do so. My master would have this isle cleared as quickly as possible.
The lizard looks about to make sure no one else can hear, leans in and whispers conspiratorially.
And, if you are to become the new Divine, I would much rather be an ally than a foe. After all, the power you wield will be as a great sword to my master's butter knife. There are legions that would follow you, myself included. Your power would be unfathomable. Assuming, of course, you take it for your own.
Very well, you accept his offer. You're ready to learn how to channel more souls. Ask what exactly he wants you to do.
My master has been troubled by the presence of the Void as it creeps ever forward, encroaching on areas in which he himself once ruled supreme. None more so than this island. There is a tree at this island's core which has special significance to my master. Think of it as hallowed, sacrosanct ground. But the Black Ring maggots writhe all about its trunk. And you will exterminate these termites. It is simplicity itself, in truth.
What reward can you offer you that will justify siding with a demon?
Why, the only thing you truly desire. Or certainly the only thing you truly need. I will reveal unto you the location of the Council of Seven.
Look at the lizard suspiciously. How could he possibly know that?
My master has dealt with many of your ilk. Small-minded creatures with a hunger for power, out to save themselves or loved ones or the world, some fantasy or another. But all are willing to strike a covenant if it means their success. One was even willing to give up the location of this council to earn my master's boon. How felicitous that you merely have to spill a little blood to earn the same.
Demand to know who is behind the Voidwoken.
One may ask, one may inquire, but one should be eternally wary of what one demands. And one should heed that twicefold for information like this. There is power in names, power far, far in excess of your mortal limits. I'll not deliver that power unto him.
Insist, he will tell you. You can be very persuasive if pushed. Grin mischievously and ask what he's afraid of. Come close and whisper. No one will ever know.
Perhaps you utter some truth. Surely his ear could not be eternally cocked. Very well. The master of the Voidwoken is a creature older than any demon. My master will never speak his true name, but the Black Ring know him as the God King of... To arms! His savage minions have found us!
Blocked by magic armor. Neutral Turn. So, rumjumpen hier. Da muss ich jetzt wieder aufpassen, dass ich nicht irgendwen eigenen verletze. Haben die sich jetzt gegen... Ne, der hat den Hund angegriffen. Okay. Die Advocates. Okay, wir springen zu dem hoch.
Ready.
Und... Ja, nehmen wir den.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Tut ja auch was? Sardinen drauf. Suffocating. Okay. Ja, die beiden könnten wir jetzt umbringen eigentlich. Oder zumindest verletzen. Der hält nichts mehr aus. Zu weit weg. Silence blockt bei, okay. Quatsch. Na, der hatte ja schon Haste, war jetzt eigentlich verschwendet. Aua. Ah, der macht auch schon Aua. Das war wahrscheinlich unnötig, weil er mit dem Sprung auch nicht mehr macht. Da weiß ich nicht, ob der nur zu Neutralen überspringt oder nur zu Feinden überspringt oder auch zu Neutralen. Das ist immer so. Da rechts ist ja auch noch einer. Piu. Den da müssten wir angreifen. Machen wir lieber den dahin. Naja. Greifen wir den an. Ach Mist, der kommt da nicht drum rum. Da kommen wir nicht durch die Rüstung durch. Dann holen wir uns hier auch einen dazu. Ja, greifen wir einfach nochmal an. Wobei, eigentlich würde das da der andere mehr Sinn machen. Ach, und der ist jetzt da oben hochgekommen. Ah, toll, das nutzt mir überhaupt nichts. Dann kann er da oben jetzt gar nichts machen. Bäh. Nee. Damit ist der jetzt auch weg. Ja, die waren ja jetzt nicht so stark. Beziehungsweise meine Begleiter, meine neuen Verbündeten waren 2 Ecken stärker.
Hush now, sweetling. Stress makes it easier for you. Would you like me to help you? No.
So, dann führen wir mal unser Gespräch weiter.
You damnable fool. Wretched spirit, you could have brought destruction on us all. At least the vital components have withstood the onslaught. Tell me, do you require further knowledge?
Why would he help you?
Because it is expeditious to do so. My master would have this isle cleared.
The lizard looks about to make sure no one...
And there are legions that would follow you, myself included.
What?
Your power would be unfathomable. Assuming, of course, you take it for your own.
Das
Have
hatten
you
wir ja
lost all
eben.
sense of reason? I will not risk any further attention from his subjects.
What reward can he offer you that will justify siding with the demon?
Why, the only thing you truly desire. Or certainly the only thing you truly need. I will reveal unto you the location of the Council of Seven.
Das hatten wir ja schon.
My master has dealt with many, but all how felicitous that you merely have to spill a little blood to earn the same.
Why does the lizard serve?
My master's identity is of no practical consequence in this matter. You need concern yourself with nothing barring the truth that my master always honors his vows. Your smoldering, half-demon pet can attest to that.
Very well. And I ask if he could repeat what he needs you to do. Not as long as you draw your weapon. That's all very interesting, but you're here to kill him. You're curious. Ask what business he has with Melody.
She is the one that comes to me, helm in hand, in a sad attempt to beg and snivel her way out of previous and quite binding contracts. Alas, I am not at liberty to say more. My master values privacy above all else. He would not take it kindly if he discovered I had been indiscreet.
Take a leave.
The words the advocate uttered echo in your mind. Could it be true that the death fog ushered in the rise of the Voidwoken and whatever gruesome power controls them? Every day you learn more about the devastating consequences of the death fog. The death fog you carried unknowingly for Lucian. You feel fire blaze in your heart and a storm surge in your mind.
Breathe. Try to quell the agitation within.
You try to calm your breathing, but your ragged pulse has other ideas. All you can see is the devastation of the death fog, the rise of the Voidwoken, the desolation of Rivellon today.
Focus on your breath. Anger won't solve anything.
As you draw in deeper and deeper breaths, you feel your tension dissipating. The anger slinks away like a whipped cur. It will not shape you this day.
So. So. Journal. It is now clear the death fog aided the God King. Is there no end to the devastation brought by unleashing the death fog? A hunter of wicked things. We found Advocate on Bloodmoon Island in a camp surrounded by minions. The Advocate? The Advocate said that the ancient entity that controls the Voidwoken is known as the God King, but by uttering the name he inadvertently caused Voidwoken to be and attack. Treated like cattle. The witch Allison is dead. Ja, da könnte man vielleicht auch noch mitreden, aber ich glaube, die sind verschwunden. Ja, den Auftrag habe ich jetzt nicht angenommen. Noch nicht.
You have returned, but not with the spectre of death. What would you know before you return to your bloody business?
Very well, you accept his offer. You are ready to learn how to channel more souls.
A most excellent decision. Alas, I fear in my excitement I overspoke and potentially promised more than my meager means are able to provide.
Your ability to channel source has sadly already passed the limits of my means. Although let it not be said that I ever shirked my duty. If I cannot gift you one boon, I shall gift you another. It would be such a shame to see this source be simply left languishing in its current vessel after all.
There is neither enigmatic lore nor magical jewel required to open the channels of source. It is enough to seize it with sufficient force of will, to know that all creatures are nothing but source and vain hope.
You feel the pull of a far-off connection. You feel the dungeon, the red organic tendrils binding you. Your ears are filled with screams, and you're surprised to find they are your own.
Accept the screams and persevere. You can feel the stirring of source inside you. Knock the lizard hand away. What the hell is he doing? Machen wir mal das und dann lade ich nochmal.
Cold pain shoots through your veins, sharp and quick, but cleansing. You can feel your body opening up, filling with the promise of power as your ability to channel source swells.
Bin ich gerade explodiert? Naja.
Oh, what delectation. Why waste such power on flesh when it can be trapped in the pages of a tome?
Now, tell me, is there anything further in which you yearn to be enlightened?
Take your leave. The Advocate offered to increase our Master of Souls by taking it from some tormented soul, locked in a distant dungeon. Nevertheless, we accept it. Okay, ne, das mache ich nicht. Also das ist eine andere Quest als die, wo ich dem Allgemein helfen soll. Das haben wir sowieso.
You have returned, but not with the spectre of death. What would you know? A most excellent decision.
Your ability to channel, if I cannot gift you one...
There is none...
You feel the pull of a far-off...
Granting the power that you need, Godwoken. The gift that I have proffered is free, but it is not without a cost. All things exist in balance, so your gain must mean a loss to another. Do not fear for his soul. It is unworthy. It is already damned. No power in this world can save it. This is an act of kindness.
And demand to know who this person is.
A foul creature locked away for his crimes. Who is he? What has he done? These are not relevant. All that matters is that you are presented with an opportunity. Now, do you accept this felicity, or reject my master's grace?
Turn away. You're not stealing souls from some poor stranger.
Very well. I suspect I shall still be here when you change your mind. And you will change your mind, Godwoken.
The advocate offered to increase our mastery of souls by taking it from some tormented soul, locked in a distant dungeon. Nevertheless, wir haben doch gar nicht accepted. Wenn ich jetzt da nochmal sprechen würde.
You have returned, but not with the specter of death.
Na, take your leave. Dann ist das nur ein falscher Eintrag.
Would you like me to help you?
No! No.
Oh, tender flesh. Do you not have places to be? Have you not been given your instructions?
Und du?
Your attention is appreciated, sir, but misplaced. You... Kill! Kill the bastard! Wear his skin! Dance, citizen!
The elf's face, twisted in a grotesque rage, slowly calms.
I beg your pardon. You need to speak to the advocate, the lizard by the table. He is waiting.
Ne, oder auch nicht. Na gut, ja, dann gucken wir uns hier mal um, würde ich sagen. Ist nix. Painting. Skeletal cat.
She screams and screams and screams and never stops to screams. The roots quake and my bones quiver and still the screaming.
Ask what it is that screams demons. The black ring.
The tree, the tree, the tree. The tree's the girl, and the girl's the tree. And she screams and screams.
Mhm. So, da ist anscheinend dann der Anlageplatz.
What's this? I found something.
Aha. Anlageplatz? Anlage klingt so nach Aktien. 4 Gold, na holla die Waldfee. Kann man ja fast rüberspringen. Da ist was Böses. Lirm the Accused, Myrville the Accused. Spratz. Das sind aber viele Gegner. Hm. 800, 700, der kommt als nächstes dran. Was ist denn hier Demonic Celerity? Movement, Start AP, AP Recovery. Oh Gott, okay. Damit würde ich aber drüber schießen. Gucken wir mal, dass wir den wegpusten. Hm. So, 320. Und der kommt aber jetzt als nächstes. Werfen wir den mal dazu. Oder? Moment. Ich könnte auch den hier machen und der springt dann hier komplett drüber. Ne, shit. Das ist nicht überbrückt. Okay. Der ist aber gestunt. Auch gut. Ja. Es lohnt nicht. Naja, dann machen wir halt den, dann stirbt der zumindest. Den können wir auch schon mal ein bisschen weichklopfen. Ja, sauber. Taunted. Und wie reagiert er jetzt? Enemy will prefer to attack targets who are taunting them. Greift er den jetzt automatisch an oder wie? Ich habe nie gesehen jetzt. Fire 40%, sonst nix. Der hier lebt ja auch noch. Dann machen wir lieber. Hat der auch Fire oder? Water und Poison. Aber Erde nicht. So. Machen wir noch den. Und dann holen wir uns noch ein Hühnchen. Naja gut, es kann mir ja nicht egaler sein. Mad. Naja, die verschwenden ihre gesamte Angriffskraft auf hier meine Minions. Okay, sinnvoll war das jetzt mit Sicherheit nicht. Der war der schon was abbekommen hatte, aber da kann ich jetzt nicht direkt rüber. Schlagen wir lieber mal den so lang. Da würde ich 2 Stück mit treffen. Oder wir nehmen den da. Ups. Aber der ist wieder gestunt. Aber dem habe ich gar keinen Schaden gemacht. Ich habe tatsächlich dieses Ding dahinter angegriffen. Okay, ist egal. Schauen wir den nochmal an. Der macht schon Schaden. Death. Okay, ja. Machen wir nochmal. Die sind schon ein bisschen stark. Vielleicht sollte ich mich auf die konzentrieren und nicht auf die Hunde. Vielleicht wäre es auch einfach gut, eine bessere Startposition zu haben. Quasi von hier, von rechts runter zu kommen, statt hier von links hoch.
The statue is a striking sight, a sizzling blue totem on a blood-red isle. Even stranger, a shard of polished iron peeks from under the statue's base. There's something hidden beneath this massive sculpture.
Try to move the statue.
Even a triple-sized troll couldn't make the statue budge. Whatever the stone figure guards remains a mystery.
At least for now. The Forgotten and the Damned. We discovered... we have learned the taming of the Holy Fire, the hymn that will allow us to enter the vaults of Bloodmoon Island. We discovered a strange blazing sculpture that seems to be guarding something. We were unable to uncover its secrets, however.
The imposing statue looms over you. Even a triple-sized... The statue is even strange. Even a triple-sized... The statue is even stranger. A shard of polished iron peeks from under the statue's base. There's something hidden beneath this massive sculpture.
Naja, the hymnal you found described a burdened guardian such as this. Sing the melody written within.
The hymn twines around the effigy like a fine thread. Guardian burning bright with sourceful flame. Abide the sacred call. Reveal the godsless hall. Winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies, the chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
Like a charm.
Bams, the Silent One. We broke the seal of the blazing sculpture, revealing a way into a hidden vault. Na okay, da gehen wir aber dann später rein. Erstmal will ich hier die Gegner noch platt machen. Aua, okay, vielleicht sollte ich doch lieber die angreifen. Naja, okay, wir haben jetzt jedenfalls einen mehr. Wir können erstmal den Ballistic Shot machen, der 10 Meter, 15 Meter, 700. Quatsch. Naja, vielleicht wird das nicht so optimal. Andererseits kann ich auch die anderen da hochziehen. Dann würden die Hunde erst gar nicht hochkommen.
As if Rivalon doesn't have enough horrors as it is.
Die waren nicht weit genug weg. Vielleicht kann ich sogar dahin schleichen. Mal gucken. Bin super getarnt. Nee, das funktioniert nicht. Dafür bin ich zu langsam. Oder zu schlecht im Tarnen. Ja, macht nichts. Dann stelle ich den anderen einfach jetzt weg. Und dann hoffe ich mal, dass ich in der ersten Runde überlebe, weil die ja alle auf den casten werden. Was wir aber machen können, ist einmal den da. Ah ne, dann kann ich nicht mehr porten. Na, ist egal. Ja. Der war zu nah dran. Das ist doch scheiße. Wieso ist denn jetzt zu nah dran gewesen? Noch weiter wegstellen. Also erstmal alle weg. Gehen wir mal hier rüber. Ah, das ist der Baum.
We will be the scorching lightning, the searing pain forever.
Aha. Ja, mit dieser Spirit Vision muss ich auch noch rumlaufen.
Doesn't have enough horrors as it is.
Da bin ich dran, okay. So. Der hätte normalerweise... Ah ne, ich habe mich ja zwischendurch nochmal getarnt. Deshalb hat er keinen Haste. Gut, der Ballistic Shot. Der eine ist noch weiter hinten. Dann machen wir das mal auf den. Die stehen noch alle zu weit voneinander entfernt. Schießen wir da nochmal. Der hat sich aber auch ordentlich selber Schaden eingefangen. Provoke. Das Problem ist, dass die jetzt auch gar nicht sich selber heilen kann. Und auch nicht geheilt werden kann. Damit ist die ja im Endeffekt schon tot, weil die jetzt... Na, wahrscheinlich zumindest. Naja, er hat sich quasi selber umgebracht. Ja, dann würde ich auch sagen, mache ich hier erstmal einen Schnitt. Dann machen wir den Kampf beim nächsten Mal. Ich denke schon, dass das verhältnismäßig einfach geht, wenn man halt hier ein bisschen, ja, ein bisschen den Kampf besser eröffnet. Ich meine, die Hunde können ja jetzt nicht mehr viel machen. Es wird schon. Aber machen wir dann beim nächsten Mal. Also, bis denne.